Hello everybody, thank you so much for joining us and welcome back if you've been watching the stream. We're playing War of the Chosen with the devs of XCOM. We'll be streaming for a few hours today. We'll have a bunch of different devs coming in. Should be a fun time. We're here celebrating the Steam Summer Sale where you can get the entire XCOM series for low prices. XCOM 2 collection, I believe, is 64% off. So it's a perfect time to jump into the series if you haven't already, or pick up some of those little DLCs that you haven't gotten yet. Complete the set, go get some stuff. Right now in the studio, I'm joined by Garth DeAngelis, senior producer on the XCOM series. How are you doing, Garth?
I'm doing excellent. How are you doing, Kevin?
I'm good. I noticed we have an empty seat next to you.
Yes, this is reserved for a very special someone near and dear to my heart. I think we have a little theme going today with bringing in loved ones to play XCOM, so I'm going to be doing the same thing.
Cool. Okay. Well, I guess while we wait for that person, we can jump into the game. I have a save loaded up. We're just going to kind of play this. We're going to pass it off to the devs.
And I hope the folks watching are okay with, I know XCOM is a very in-depth game, and all of our knowledgeable community watching knows how to play, but we're bringing in people that don't know how to play. They're new to the franchise. They've never really played it before. So I hope you guys are excited for my special guest. I think they're going to be here in about 5 minutes or so. So we're diving in right now?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go right in. This person knows nothing about XCOM.
Yeah, they're oblivious. It's like,
get out of town.
I don't even, and as close as I am to them too in my personal life, you would think that they would have been like, hey, I want to see what you work on and what you do. But no, this person's very, very, they like keeping their separation. They have their own personal life. And so I can't wait to see how they react to something so near and dear to my heart.
Actually, did you want to customize any soldiers? Did you want to go from...
Yes, I always love customizing soldiers. There's some bonds that can be made. This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Where are we in the campaign, roughly?
I believe we have just finished the Lost and Abandoned mission and have saved Mox. So you have Mox and Elena on your team.
Okay.
Oh, very nice. That's a good matchup.
J-Rod and Greg. Yes, Justin is our senior environment artist and our art director, Greg. Let's bond them. They should be bonded on the battlefield.
If you're watching in chat, how do you want to pick somebody? What do you want them to say?
Look at these two guys. Can we pick people from chat?
Yeah, sure. And then we'll customize you in the game.
I would say have them take a guess who my special guest will be.
Okay.
It could be a family member. Well, I'm not going to give away too much, but whoever gets the closest, I'm gonna have them become my soldier. Wow, Greg and Justin are looking good. Who is this duo over here? Sarah and Mark. Mark, one of our designers on XCOM, and Sarah, who is a stalwart. She is now doing production work, but she was an amazing asset as our QA lead on the XCOM franchise as well. So let's bond them. Let's see where this picture comes out.
Oh, we got some good.
Pretty nice. Like the color motif happening. Just clashes a little bit, not too bad.
A lot of people are guessing Garth's dog.
My dog?
More than one person has said that. Did you
that's
tweet about your dog?
That's surprisingly close. So whoever guessed that, I am going to.
Okay. Well, here you could choose.
Who do we got? Wait, what other guesses are there? I want to see it's Garth's banker friend. My oldest kiddo. No, he's still underneath ESRB, but that's okay. It's Garth's.
Were you watching the Jake's?
Garth's sister. How do they know I have a sister?
Do you have a sister? I didn't know you have a sister.
I do have a sister. Garth tweeted wife. I might have been misleading you.
There you go.
Let's go with the person that said dog.
So the first person that said that, let me, just to make sure I'm not, that's not anything horrible, right?
Your 97-year-old grandpa?
No, the name, I'm not like, Blazerborn?
Blazerborn.
Blazerborn?
That's okay. I like
I'm not super hip with the kids and stuff, so just making sure.
Is there anyone that I should not change? I don't want to take a rookie. We'll change.
Oh, right.
Let's make them
The Reaper.
Is this okay, the Reaper?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
That sounds good.
All right. So what's the name we got here?
Blazerborn, Blayzereborn, all one word. Or I guess we could split that up to.
Yeah, let's. Blazerborn. Blazer, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? I'd like to know who is going to be going on this mission with me. You know, where you're from, what are your interests? That would be very nice. All right, so we got Blazerborn in there. Outrider. Man, there's some weapon upgrades that could happen. Is this your campaign, Kevin?
No.
I need some more efficiency with this. I don't want to come in here and have to attach weapon upgrades. This should be done.
This is a save that. Actually, the guy who made the save will be on stream in the next little segment.
Oh, okay.
Michael Cody. QA.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Look at this.
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers if you have not yet played the amazing War of the Chosen. The team did such an awesome job with this expansion pack. It's really a pleasure to see this team in action because I worked on Enemy Within, and for anyone that has been a fan of the franchise for the past 6 years or so, that was a pretty large expansion pack, and to see it so clearly outdone from a content perspective with all the stuff that went into War of the Chosen has been awesome.
I heard.
So let's skip through this. Uh-oh.
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 Oh, no.
So, Kevin, we're going to take a little break because our special, not a break, but
yeah.
we're going to pause because our special guest is here.
Our special guest has arrived. You want to bring up the camera, the studio shot?
We got a studio shot?
Studio shot.
Remember, this person's very close to me.
Close to Garth.
And they have little to no experience with XCOM. Greg, what's up, buddy? You made it.
Yeah.
Here's your mic on the ground. Oh, I think you stepped right on it. Nice sound for the people.
I told folks that someone very near and dear to me was coming. Could be my wife. Somebody guessed my dog. But someone that I wanted to teach the ins and outs of XCOM today. So, how you doing?
Good.
Why are you late, Greg?
Home ownership's awesome.
You good though?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, you composed. You seem composed. You're smiling.
Good.
You're not always smiling when you're in these halls, so that's good. All right, so we're picking a mission now, Greg.
Oh.
Do you want to?
What's the
give
mission?
some?
What's
go
that?
ahead, give them an overview. What's going on?
Well, first I was saying, Greg, maybe your mic's pointing out. Yeah, just give it a little turn. What's going on? So we just finished the Lost and Abandoned save in the mission. So we did all that stuff. We saved Mox afterwards, and now we are on our way to. You say Black Site was
I don't
the
know
mission?
if I'm going to Black
You don't
Site.
have to know.
I'm about to go
but
pick
in
up some
terms of
supplies.
Gotcha. So now we're just trying to take back the world, man.
Yes. Yes, we are. Let's see if we can pick up some rookies. Greg, we created one community member, Blazerborn, who's going to be in our squad.
Oh, yeah.
You bonded with Justin Rodriguez,
Very
which was
appropriate.
very reflective of life,
Yeah.
right?
Justin
Yeah.
Rodriguez is an environment artist on the XCOM team.
Yep. And
don't know if
then
I said that already or
Mark
not.
bonded with Sarah, two other devs on the team. So that was we got some team chemistry going on right now.
Introduce Greg. Who cares about Greg? I'm getting
That's
a
a
note
good
from my
point. We
producer.
probably should.
I thought we did.
Greg, who are you? Are you my people right now are thinking you're my wife? Because that's who I said was coming.
That's who
I'm the guy who listens to you moan next door to my office when your characters die.
This,
I'm the art director on XCOM EU and XCOM 2. So
Oh, why'd your mic win it?
my what mic keeps going on.
No, you're fine. I think it was just rubbing up against your neck. You're good.
Okay. But yeah, so
Actually, I wanted to talk about this guy since when you were here.
Tyrese?
Tyrese.
Yeah.
This is kind of like a. I don't know if this has like been seen before. Maybe in concepts.
Oh,
Do you want to describe?
So yeah, these like standees when we first pitched XCOM to 2K, well they were working on another XCOM as well, and so we pitched XCOM, and when we pitched it, we actually had these characters made, and kind of littered the conference room with concept art, and so yeah, these were from the very original ideas of like, veteran soldiers and kind of what they would look like. And some of these pieces made it through. We actually built that model when we did the previs. That's actually the uniform outfit that we've done. So
yeah, I wanted to put them up also because like it's so interesting because this was made before Enemy Unknown, I guess before it came out. But if you look at like sort of like the customizations on like the weapon, like you probably can't see it on the camera, but there's all these like pieces of duct tape holding the gun together. There's a little sticker that says 1 billion served. It's got this skull. Like these are all sort of ideas that weren't necessarily an Enemy Unknown, but like did get reflected in XCOM 2.
Oh, yeah.
Which is just kind of like a cool, interesting little historical fact about this like weird thing that we have.
And
in
there's lots of that stuff. I mean, like there's pieces that you go back to and things that for some reason or other you couldn't execute in a game. And then, you know, in a sequel or an expansion, you know, you get the luxury of kind of like revisiting that. You know, I think that was we typically will go back and find things, and when we release concept art, like there's things that I won't release because like, hey, that's an idea that I might revisit at some point, and I don't want to kind of show our hand. Not that we execute it the same way, because just like this. But it's there are things we like to hold on to sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Kevin. Did you have something else?
No. I just want to say, like, I wanted to explain, these guys are just, like, more than just set dressing. And, you know, we have them in our studio, and they've always been a little more meaningful for everybody here.
The ethereal, in particular, I've told this story before, but I'm so glad we have this art for it, because when I first joined Firaxis as an intern, that was the first concept image I saw on the team's art wall, and I was just immediately blown away by the tone, by the way that the enemies looked. And it's pretty cool to see him now looming there standing, because he called to me when I first joined Firaxis.
Well, and it's funny, the characters that I think sometimes go through concept faster than others. Like there's, you know, the Crystal was like a one-shot concept. Like we were actually making a different alien, and like he was on the silhouette page, and it was like, that's not the character we're looking at, but that is absolutely a Crystalid. And literally what we made was pretty much that first silhouette. So he was one of the quicker ones. The Ethereal was another one that went through so quickly, just in general. Like we kind of hit it out of the gate. Some other ones don't go that easily, but those are two of the faster ones.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
So
I'm tired. That makes sense.
Yeah, this makes a lot of sense, Greg. I want to bring you on the mission, but why? Is it because you ran here so fast? Because you were late?
I can hang.
You're going to be all right?
Yeah, take me.
Greg?
I trust you.
Do you even know what this means? This is going to be hard.
I trust you.
It's 15 minutes until your bedtime, Greg. You're going to be okay.
Sarah would be nice to bring, but you're a grenadier. Let me see who else we have here, because we'd be doubling down on the grenadiers.
Bring Justin. Let's take Justin.
Justin, who you bonded with.
Oh, but he's tired.
You're both tired. You know, I'm about to play a mission with two
better
tired artists.
Artists are better than that.
But at least you guys are bonded. I'll bring a medikit for you guys. We have a sharpshooter. We have a reaper. I am a ranger. And this is what is it, Blazerborn. That's our community member. So let's launch the mission.
Oh, right. Yeah, we did that.
This is going to be a retaliation mission, which are always fun, because we're going to have to save some folks. And in War of the Chosen, there are some variations to the mission types for retaliation as well. So let's see what type we get here. Greg, do you want to play?
No, I'll watch.
What?
I like to watch. It's easier.
You want to give me guidance?
No, I'll just tell you to run out and kill everybody.
We could do
Cover what's
something where,
covered.
like, how about every other unit? Like, I will make a decision, and then you tell me what to do with the next unit.
Sure.
All right. We'll see how this goes.
We'll see how it goes.
God, I'm not gonna survive. All right.
I
might have to.
You might
get
not
off.
survive.
Be nice.
It's gonna be my fault when I drive.
To be fair, every time I play to basically usually die in a spectacular way to get a
For good
B-roll,
footage.
for B-roll.
Yeah.
So,
trailers.
like, I'm conditioned to find great ways to kill myself.
Okay, so this is make sure we're taking care of the resistance members, which is a new mission type in War of the Chosen, which is really cool. So we have to kill the enemies, but also get to these locations to save the AI-controlled NPCs that are trying to fend off the enemies as well. So it's a fun mission type. Really cool. Let's
Greg,
start.
you have some fans in chat.
Uh-oh.
I like
Can
to
you
watch.
ask some questions?
Oh no, I think they're quoting you. Never mind.
Oh, no.
Coding guy. What are the quotes?
It's just I maybe shouldn't read these.
I, as I said it, I knew it was going to get brought up somewhere. Just figured internally.
Is this have you been on the stream before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done streams before.
I think you guys did one
did
when
one
I was like out of office.
Yeah, we
Oh,
did
remember
one
we
with
did the
chili,
remember we
jalapeno.
did the habanero pepper.
Yeah.
Oh right, and nobody ate the pepper, right?
Yeah, Garth's always trying to get
What a
everybody to eat hot
load of
peppers for
crap
some
that
reason.
stream was.
I mean, how come we didn't eat the pepper? I forget what happened. But yeah, we probably should have. We probably should have eaten the pepper.
If I was here that day, someone would have eaten the GD pepper.
Yeah, the funny thing is, like, we did press a lot on EU, but I think we did very little press together on X2.
Greg, is your phone on?
It might be.
God.
Silence my
Oh
phone.
my
Jeez.
gosh!
See,
Can
I ran
somebody
in.
You were like,
control this
I
guy.
am terrible.
By the
the
way,
worst
for
guy.
anyone watching the terrible gameplay that's happening right now, you guys didn't notice, but Greg told me to dash.
Oh yes,
with that
of course
Ranger,
I did.
which popped a pod, and now we are already behind the 8-ball, Greg. I am exposed, me being the Ranger, because, so just so everyone understands.
Wait a minute, who did you have dash? Was that me?
That was me, actually.
Okay.
You're safe. You're safe and sound.
And your knees held up okay,
can-
right?
You can, ooh, teamwork. Yeah, my knees, what are you talking about?
You didn't break your knee dashing?
Are you referencing my real life knee problems? What is this? All right, we are going to chill for a second because I definitely dashed way too far and I might get mind controlled. Oh, good. The sectoid is going after the resistance villager.
Wait, oh good, he's going after the
Yeah,
the
just leave me
civilians?
alone right now.
Okay.
yeah. Free shot.
Oh, man, we're about to get
Got
pincered.
another one.
Uh,
They don't see me yet. Now they do.
Greg, someone's asking you if you can define what art is.
If I can define what art is. Oh,
Good question.
that's a good question.
I don't know what Roger Ebert would say, but
Yeah. That's a loaded question.
Yeah.
Define
Yeah,
art.
please don't answer.
I would like you to answer.
You're hanging on your wall. It's art.
There you go.
All right, so here's the resistance activity. Look at that. They're helping me out. They hit the Advent Trooper. And this is pretty cool because it's showing
Cool.
me where
Yeah.
I'm probably going to have to go next. The AI is completely active and they're fighting even in the fog of war, which adds some tension. You have to move a little bit fast so they don't get completely wiped out.
But as you can see, they can kind of hold their own for a little bit.
Yep. Yes, they can.
John. That came into the game. I love that. Just that little extra sense that this like world is alive, and
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was a cool detail.
Let's see. No remote start option. All right, we'll see if Greg can get a shot on that Advent. He can, but that's not a good high percentage shot. So
That doesn't usually stop me.
That's you really? You just pull the trigger, Greg? That is how you roll.
That's how I roll.
And I'm not going to be able to flank anyway, so I want to save my Claymore. But let me just get up close and personal.
Greg, is there a story behind your nickname in the game, Furious G?
Yes.
Is there? Actually.
Yes.
So
I want to hear
Can
what
we-
it is, Garth.
Yeah. It's Greg. So Greg, like every developer on the team, has their own personality quirks and strengths, and
It's from when I was way younger, though.
no, it's
I'm mellowed with
actually a strength of Greg's because it basically comes down to when he needs to fight for the project or fight for the team. Sometimes he does so in a way that is with determination, walking down the hall.
That's a good way to describe it.
That was about as political of a description as I could.
It's
I could
actually Chris Salzbeck gave me that name when I was we were
Was it Chris? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was actually when we're playing from playing first person shooters. So when we play, we'd always change our
nice.
names, and he'd call me Furious G one day, and I was
Why
like,
would you be like
"That's gonna
screaming in the
stick."
headphone and stuff?
No, I don't scream in a headphone.
Pitching.
I play shooters like I play XCOM. I just go all out. Zero finesse.
Kevin, is there?
Yes.
Are we allowed to take questions if any of
yeah,
our
yeah.
community members have questions?
Yeah, absolutely.
We can answer anything right now. 2K's not listening, so anything you guys want, now's the time. All right, so my Reaper got revealed, and I always like leading.
Someone said that they missed you guys streaming. It's not a question. It's just a nice.
That's nice.
Well, tell them we miss them too. Seriously, I know we've told you guys this before, but
Chris is in chat complimenting his ability to give nicknames.
Yes, yes.
He's like, whoever did that is a very wise, handsome,
That's where it came from.
smart man. No, we miss you guys too. The team talks about this often. I mean, you know, we always listen to and love feedback, particularly from people that play a lot of XCOM and Civ and play our games. And man, our subreddit for XCOM is like the nicest, most logical game subreddit I have ever been on. I'm a little bit biased, but you guys really give great feedback. You keep it professional. There's not a lot of, hostility on there. It's really cool, and we love that and appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely. I know it's a good place too to talk to us and give us your feedback. So we are there. I know a lot of the team is on there like almost daily. Yeah. They're not necessarily like posting back, but we're always there reading. I know I check every morning when I come in, just check out the new like hot posts, and it is a community that I absolutely love.
It's a really nice lifeline to you guys too, and of course we need a little bit of that based on where we're at in development. Obviously we can't be talking directly all the time. That's what Kevin's for, to help out with and community. But it's nice to have that constant lifeline to the community and the fans, and know what they're thinking and know what they like, what they wish could change. It's a super helpful thing.
I can't read this name. We got a question about if there are any remaining Easter eggs that fans have yet to find, or what are your favorite Easter eggs?
Favorite Easter eggs?
Mine is a personal one.
What's yours?
It's my daughter's drawings.
Oh, yeah.
So
Which
could possibly be the two youngest game artists ever.
if the art that Greg is talking about, you can actually see we did a YouTube video. It's on YouTube, a video. Well, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like, how do you turn on the debug camera and kind of take like a first-person view of the Avenger?
Right.
And in that video, we show the art. And if you want to check it out for yourself, they're in the bunks of the soldiers.
Justin, who is doing some of that work, was asking for hey, I'm doing little girl drawings, and I was like, get my girls to make something for you. So they actually did one. The one that's in there from my youngest was it looks like it was supposed to be a princess, but it looks like a chrysalid.
That's
incredibly
amazing.
creepy, and I was like, we got to use that
channeling you.
one. So
Yeah. That's really cool.
What's your favorite Easter egg?
There's so many little ones. Speaking of Justin and the environmental storytelling too, like there's so many little, not Easter eggs, but these little nuances to the map sprinkled throughout. If you guys haven't seen it, there's a great GDC talk by Justin on environmental storytelling, which is public through Gama Sutra right now. And he and the team sprinkled in all these little moments to make these maps feel more alive. Like, the stranded Christmas lights, maybe that's not the best example, because that's one of the things you and Jay talked about from like day one that you guys wanted in the shanty towns. But stuff like that were sprinkled through every single biome, every single zone to make them feel lived in, which are really cool just to sort of hunt around and pick apart. Yeah. I'm biased as well. I love the Enemy Within. One of your environment artists put me in as a banker in the Enemy Within bank.
Yeah. So as part of the first hour, we had Jake and his wife. Were you watching?
No, I was actually doing work, unlike Greg.
What? Right. We gave Jake's wife a little baseline test just to find out.
What happened?
Oh, that's fine.
Nothing.
gave her like a baseline test to find out like, what she did know about the game, what she didn't know. One of the questions was that screenshot. It's like, who is this? And we all just kind of realized like how cruel that Easter egg is, because next to you are these like horrible, like, you know, whoever made the art was thinking like, what is the like worst kind of person look like?
An evil corporate banker.
Yeah, and then right next to him is like the headshot you were using at the time.
But that survived from EU. Like, there's some things we carry over from game to game.
Yeah, yeah.
The other banker art in there. Yeah. It was, I'm gonna use my teamwork here.
Someone was asking if we'll be at Gamescom or PAX this year. We will not be at Gamescom or PAX this year. Just trying to get through these questions. There's a
I'd love to.
We're a little busy right now.
Why no jungle biome?
It was
cool.
something actually that we had discussed a bunch of times.
Yes, we did.
It was one of those things that you know, just through the course of development, things fall off just because you want to ship the game, you know, sometime within several years. And to do one of these biomes generally takes a pretty significant investment of time, and so we didn't feel like we get it in time.
Sure.
And so but we've definitely have played with that idea and talked about it, and even explored like kind of what how many assets we would have needed to make it, but it just it was one of those things we never made it.
You actually did a few concepts on that just to do like an actual breakdown, and they looked awesome. But yeah, I don't know if that's ever been discussed before. So great question. That was
and the other thing too is the added complexity of XCOM 2, where there's equivalents to, you know, a tree in tundra versus a tree in deciduous, and versus a tree in jungle. Like everything has to kind of have a swap for the game work right. When it comes to the wilderness environments, and so that's another layer of complexity to it too. But yeah, we definitely play with it.
What's your favorite? We've never talked about this before, but what's your favorite environment type, or biome from Enemy Unknown through X2 that you directed or worked on?
I'm gonna be here forever.
No, just one. You gotta pick one.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I just want, like, was there one that excites him the most?
I think the one that I tend to like the most is the deciduous environment that we have, that we're actually playing right now, minus all the shanty stuff in particular. But like to see that stuff, it's so challenging to get that stuff to feel natural. And you know, more so than doing buildings or cities, that sort of thing. And how it turned out, you know, the team did an amazing job. So it's really lush, yet it's clear to play the game in, you know, which is a really hard challenge. So yeah, that's probably my favorite one. I like the UFOs in EU a lot, but
Oh yeah.
Julie's or something. What's that?
No, we're turning a preview on.
Oh.
As anyone watching the stream that has played, I'm sure
wait a minute, I'm
likes
still
that
alive,
edition.
though.
Who's still alive?
I'm still alive, right? You didn't kill me yet.
No, I haven't killed anyone yet. Primarily because you haven't been giving me instruction. So I appreciate that.
Oh, Garth, I think your mic is up against your neck.
Sorry, guys.
There you go.
You got it.
Is that better?
Yeah. You keep playing.
All right. Thank you, Kevin.
Oh wait, I probably shouldn't like touch the mic directly. Let's try that.
Yes.
All right, let's see.
I cannot reach anyone here. I think I'm in decent shape.
I think you should run out in the middle, guns blazing. You'll probably get a great death cam.
I'm going to take a 15% shot. Greg?
Oh
Go
my
for
gosh.
it. Do it. Do it. You'll get it.
We've been
Oh.
Oh.
Come on, J-Rod.
why are we going like
Why
like
does J-Rod have
we
a
expected
man
it to? We've been talking about Justin a lot. Justin's going to be on around 4. He's going to be playing with Mark Nauta, designer on the game. So I'll definitely have to have Justin talk about some of those stories, the environment stories you guys were mentioning.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Get ready for a big surprise.
Still remember the first time I saw this over our VFX artist's shoulder, Steve Jameson. It was one of those moments where you're like, okay, I haven't seen something like that in XCOM before. It's very exciting.
The first time I saw him animated, he was crawling through a window. Oh my god, it was so creepy.
Yeah.
I remember the joke. I think Chris, with his great ideas, was the one who said this. But he was saying for a dev gift when XCOM 2 comes out, to make a candle out of that.
That would have been amazing.
That would have been awesome.
Oh man.
Somebody's gonna
Kevin,
do
why
that.
didn't that
Somebody's gonna do that on
I don't know
Etsy.
how to make this happen.
That was Chris, you said?
I think so.
Chris
I think it
is
was
on
Chris.
a roll. Furious G, faceless
Yeah.
candlestick. Greg, you loved working on the faceless, right? We talked a lot
Faceless
about
was fun.
the Pale Man
Yeah.
from Pan's Labyrinth, who is one of my favorite cinematic monsters.
No
That
movie
scene.
title.
What's that?
No movie.
Can I say a movie title? All right, sorry.
That's fine.
Sorry. I apologize.
That's all right.
Bleep me out.
We already.
Terrence, you got me? All right, let's take care of this faceless.
There was another question in here I meant to get to. Sorry, you guys keep going.
Oh, I'm playing.
Oh,
Greg, I kind of want to hand over to you and see if you
No.
can finish this off.
I want a controller.
I'm basically handing this
I
to
need
you
a
on a
controller.
platter.
I need a controller.
That's
Fine.
right.
Come on, there you go.
I need a control.
There you go.
Furious G.
Furious G.
And he misses.
Oh, my
That's
gosh.
see.
Such a large creature.
But I must have scared it. It turned away from me.
You know what was great about that? Just reminded me when Jenny was playing Jake's wife. Towards the end of the stream, she was standing right in front of a sectoid or something.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Why isn't it 100%?" It was at that moment
But
that she
did Jake just
became
have
an
a blank
official.
stare?
He divorced her right on the stream. The papers were ready and everything.
Amazing. How did she do?
She was great.
Did she win?
Yeah.
Nice.
We didn't finish the second mission that we had set up for her.
Wow, see,
But she was doing great.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, looking good.
Oh yeah. I kind of like this actually. That's a nice setup.
Wait, pan to the right a little bit.
And to the right.
Right, a little more. A little more. Perfect.
Great.
That's what you get for being late.
Yeah.
Oh, that was awesome. Sweet. That was
Cool.
actually pretty straightforward, Greg. I think you could have. I think you could have done well on that.
Look at mission.
Sure.
I think some people in chat are asking. I think we're on veteran difficulty. We can crank it up. There's no particular reason why we're on one versus the other. If we want to go on commander or something, I'll leave it up to you guys.
Ask the people. Do they want it cranked up?
Oh, what do you think?
No, they just want to see. Look, they just want to see us succeed, right?
Yeah.
All right. What do we want to pick here? Are you guys continuing this playthrough? Like with? this
Yeah,
save?
yeah. We'll just keep
All right.
going.
Target definition. No, Greg would hate target definition. You guys know why? Because visually, you see that yellow shader in the fog of war, and that's not Greg's favorite.
Yeah.
But it communicates the ability, Greg. Shrapnel is cool. Oh, I like blood trail. Let me go with blood trail.
So,
Now I'm tired.
All right. Who's going on this one? Who we got? Who's going to go on the next one?
We doing another mission, Kevin?
yeah, we got some time.
All right, let's do it.
We got a few minutes until 3. I'll leave it up to you guys how you wanna do it.
Soldier shaken. So, Furious G, Greg Foertsch, combat has taken an extreme mental toll on this soldier. Man, this does reflect life.
Sounds like game
They
development.
will not be available for deployment until they've rested on the adventure. Can I?
Here we go.
Poor Justin.
Oh no.
People are saying legend difficulty.
Fear of missed shots.
That's some truth to that
That's
too.
some truth about that.
Yes, yes, it is.
People are saying legend difficulty or riot.
Okay.
Get out of town, are you?
There is a 30% chance that I will get through it, maybe 20, but I'll do it if they want to. You have save files, right, to go back to?
I guess so. Maybe make a save before you do it.
All right, let's do that.
So, just in case. Just in case.
Let's play a legend. That would be good. Here you go. This probably will end quickly, my friends. But
Maybe if it starts to go bad, that'll be a good point to say, hey, we're going to take a break for a minute and bring in whoever's next. Or you can fight it through. Fight the good fight. Oh my God.
Can't enable tutorial on legend difficulty. Thank you for that heads up. You ready, Greg?
Let's go.
Are you actually going to help me this time?
Maybe.
Just sitting there looking pretty.
See, you're good at this.
Well, can you at least like? You could mask my incorrect decisions by talking about the beauty of the game.
Sure.
While I'm trying to go through this.
It is funny when you go back and look at the game, like, you know, kind of detached from it for a little while, and you know, there's points where it surprises you. There's some nice stuff in the game.
Yeah,
Team did a really good job.
Is there anything that's hitting you, like, or are you just saying in general?
Just in general.
Okay.
Like, you know, you have little moments that, you know, you'll get a camera drop that's like, wow, that's a glam cam that's really cool, and
Yeah.
you know, it's kind of nice.
Yeah, actually, to your point, when Jenny was playing in the last hour, there were two moments in particular. One where she got like right up next to an enemy with a sharpshooter, and did the like pistol right to their head, and then blew them away, and it was awesome. She had a ranger slash a soldier, and the soldier flew back through a window again, like just super cool. That is definitely I think like the best parts of like having this all sort of kind of come together procedurally. You get these like cool moments that you don't expect sometimes.
Well, and you never know what condition the camera's going to be in as far as like what's going to be around it, and so it's such a it's so hard to tune them. And I mean, Garth's heard me like losing my mind over things that don't work, or there's a bug and why didn't that happen, and trying to ferret out all the issues that go on with the camera cage and why it performs the way it performs, and it is a really complex part of the game.
Sure.
Okay.
Boy, Queen.
We're going to do neutralize field commander on legend. There is a sit rep, which are the gameplay modifiers in War of the Chosen, and it's Shadow Squad, which means I'll get a charge of concealment. How's the squad look? We got Mike Cody,
who will be on the stream after
myself,
you guys.
J-Rod. Where's Greg? Terrence?
Terrence is in.
Oh,
Wait, Terrence, I'm about to remove Cody.
All right.
Because I want to see if I can get Greg. Oh, it's not. You're shaking.
I'm shaking.
Oh, you're shaking. Oh, that's all right. Let's bring. Oh, they're tired. All right, we're gonna bring Cody. I think we're good to go. Cody, Terrence, J-Rod, and myself. I'm actually a little bit nervous now. Legend is no joke.
Yeah, I don't think well, maybe I shouldn't say this. I don't think I've ever played through beginning to end on legend difficulty. Have you guys?
You are a sane person.
It's very tough.
No, I mean, I've definitely tried it. I've never, did I beat?
Successfully.
No, I didn't. I played a lot of Legend because I was trying to get the designers' feedback, but no, I never beat the game on Legend. I did a lot of Commander Iron Man, which was fun, but that was sort of my personal ceiling.
You command
Judge
all
away,
day.
community, judge away.
Now, ever since you lost your mom and do you play with like, do you play with family members anymore? Or is that
I
off
do.
limits?
That's still my go-to. Like in games like this with X2, I did it. I only do it once. Then I'll start varying it with like celebrities and things like that. But yeah, I still love playing with family members. All right, Slick is gonna be my point person because myself, I'm too much of a wussy. So let's go, Terrence.
Terrence is someone in our QA department who is also just on the other side of the cameras, helping out with the stream. Everyone say hello to Terrence.
Say hi, Terrence.
Hi, Terrence.
Terrence has been instrumental behind the scenes, so it's fun to have him on a mission now.
I was gonna say, I thought his name was Terrence for a second.
Who? It's Tyrese.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just to say, we actually did name him Tyrese. You just can't see it on camera. He has a little name tag.
All right, so we're starting with the double pot, although it looks like Lost. Lost is not messing around.
Yeah, every version of the soldier we did for EU got a different name. So like we went through Brutus was another one. and Bruce was the final design, body design we came down on. But yeah, they're Tyrese, Brutus. Every time we drew the soldier, they got a different name.
Gotcha.
So
That's cool.
keeping in spirit with what the game was going to be.
Sure.
All right.
I need to start concentrating because this is going to be serious.
Do you want to
Really
see?
soon.
What do you want? How do you want to do this? Do you want to do like, see if you can take out the first pod?
If I take out the first pot, you're going to set me up on Legend and then cut me off?
I.
Don't worry about those
It's
two
time.
standing there. We're fine. We got all
Greg
day.
was late. It's not my fault.
Yeah, let's see if we can take out the first
There you
pod,
go.
and then maybe we'll cut it off.
Yeah, it's funny when looking at War of the Chosen too. It's such a different look, and you know the amount of art that got put in the game for this expansion was crazy. You know, like the environment team was just firing all cylinders. It's, you know, at that point everything's all solid and all the pipelines work, and it's just a matter of making more. And these guys really turned it up.
Man, it is incredible content-wise, but also systemically what the team stacked. When you look at the abandoned cities and then the Lost in there, the fidelity changes and increase, the effects, the Lost system as well, which is crazy in depth with the enemy count and what they can do concurrently as a flock. It's such awesome changes. All right, we're gonna make something happen here because there's two angry guys looking at me in the corner.
Mean
Wait,
mugging.
wish me luck. Oh man, see, I already made a mistake.
I already have Fury's
As-
key taken.
As anyone would know, you never shoot at a loss unless you're gonna kill him. And I already just whittled one down without chaining, so that was a bad move. But let's see what we can do here to make up for it. I don't think we're gonna get to the field commander, but
Oh, nice.
nice shot, Justin.
Did he go down?
Justin
Or
doing
did he-
work.
Nice, yeah.
Okay. So, what do I have over here? I thought there was more guys. Huh. We're just gonna mop this up easy, Greg. Easy peasy.
What's your favorite new character in
Here.
War of the Chosen?
The assassin. Definitely. I love her. She's near and dear to my heart. She was the first chosen the team worked on, and it was cool sort of seeing that system come together again. Crazy brand new system stacked on top of an already very broad and simultaneously deep game. So to see her come together, to see the new pod reveal system work in such a way that, you know, she's talking trash to you, the visual fidelity of her and the language of the chosen, like it was just, I love her. She was awesome.
Someone was asking if we'll be, I guess, creating more lore for the Lost. We won't, but I think that's like a really cool thing about the sort of this environment. What we added was that like connection back to Enemy Unknown.
You said we won't create more lore for the Lost?
We're not, right?
Like ever? You're making
Oh.
that decision?
I mean,
I'm just kidding. What about Escalation, the novel?
oh yeah, there's books. I don't know if the Lost are in it.
No,
Yeah,
the first XCOM 2 book was, wasn't.
it was great.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I don't know what you were about to say.
Well,
it was great.
We got an explosive here.
Oh, that's cool.
Do it.
Yeah, if you are really into XCOM, there are 2 novels that have been released at this point. They should check out. They kind of dive into the world in different ways that the game does, and they're really cool. The first one is the story leading up to X2, and the other book kind of goes into the like factions and has some of that.
All right, so what we should do, because, oh, sorry, did I not?
No, Greg's just
Greg?
I was thinking about how into those books you were when we were finishing the game. You were reading the first one.
I did read the first one.
Like,
Look, hey,
that's
I
a
was
lot.
doing, I was doing
like,
my homework.
I know you were.
So
hey.
let's do this because Greg rudely pushed back the schedule.
Oh.
What do you think we could hand this off, this legend match, hand it off to our friends over there and see if they can finish? I set you up. I've taken no wounds. Cody, if someone can do it, it's Mike Cody.
Cody's in.
It's Mike Cody. You in, Mike?
Michael says it's too much pressure.
You're good. I got you set up. And Mike, you're actually in the squad.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm not though.
No, but he after this mission, you're gonna throw him right in. No, you guys can do whatever you want. But it would be cool if the fans want to see it. Can Foertsch as a team pass the baton and beat the Legend mission?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'm
Well,
gonna pause it right now then.
Thank you so much, you guys, for being on the stream.
Sorry for being late.
That's not okay, but no, it's fine. Yeah, I hope you guys had fun.
We had a blast. Thank you for having us.
Sure. If you haven't checked it out, the Steam Summer Sale, all of the Firaxis games are on sale. You can get the XCOM 2 collection for crazy low prices, so it's a great time to jump in.
And tell your friends about it too, because I know a lot of you guys watching and asking questions. You guys get XCOM. You know what it is. You know what it's about. But you know, there's a lot of love that's gone into this franchise. This is a great opportunity to tell your friends about it, have them play. They'll feel smart once they master it. They'll think you're smart for recommending it.
Mhm.
Boom.
Yeah,
That's my
definitely.
pitch.
Also, we have, if you're an aspiring game dev or a game dev, we have a bunch of openings at the studio. If you want to apply, go to Firaxis.com. We have a careers page, and check those out. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back with a couple more devs. We're going to continue this mission, see if we can pull it out. But yeah, I think we're good.
Thanks, Kev.
Cool. Thanks, guys. We'll be back in 1 minute.